cannot even imagine.
You know, I read that thread and I laughed. Like it was different emotion for me. I
exactly.
laughed. I felt bad. It was emotional. Some stories were very touching. You know what people have had to go through.
Right.
What has led to people making that decision to leave the country.
To leave everything they know.
Yeah.
Like it's just not leaving a country. Like it's everything you know, everything you grew up with, and just leaving everything
just
behind.
leaving everything behind and
just
starting
not minding what you have to come and face here, and just saying
Yeah, so I mean that was it for me when I read it, and we felt okay, we need to share this with our Jakpa Diary audience.
Let's go.
So the very first of those threads that I would read for you.
Let's hear it.
Why? And you need to hear this. So this guy said, I went back to Nigeria after 15 years, and he took a job at the top of the news, one of the top news agencies in the world, and he just wanted to, the idea for him, he wanted to be close to home, even though the compensation was very low. But I had grown, as he had grown other streams of income, I presume. It was like 2 days after starting, I was told that a particular person was looking for him. I asked who this person is, and the look on the person's face said a lot. He said she's the office manager, not a journalist. She sat crossing her legs, breathing with threatening aura, and looked at me like the last piece of garbage pulled out of the sea. Oh.
What?
Okay. He said all she wanted to talk to me about is my NIN. But what I felt was someone who is exercising unnecessary power and authority over me. Her demeanor was unwelcoming, and right there in my mind, I said to myself, I am not a slave. I am leaving this job. So I left the country the following month. So for this person, it was basically the way they were treated. The way someone came across to them. It was, they felt they were being looked down upon. Hello guys, welcome to another interesting episode of the Jakpa Diary. As you already know, my name is Mina, and with me today is...
Cheers guys. Cheers Mina, how are you?
I'm fine, why? I said and with me is...
Cheers Mina, how are you now?
I said and with me
so I'm
is...
sure you drink for life.
I'm not drinking Five Alive. You are not in this habit of drinking on the podcast.
Yes, because...
But why? Introduce yourself. I said and with me is...
I use Five Alive to grease my soul.
I know. Are you going to answer my question?
Yeah, and with you is...
And with me is who?
The life of the podcast.
Well, that's what he thinks. If that is what he thinks of himself.
It's me that is the life of the... He changed you that is the life of the podcast.
Whatever makes you sleep at night, You're the life of the
podcast. You're the life of the podcast.
You're the life of the podcast. I am the face of the podcast. It's
face
fine.
Of the podcast.
Whatever makes him sleep at night, guys.
Life of the
podcast.
Vibe of the podcast. Fuck my life. I'll give you different body. Get me? Lowly at it up.
Let's go. On this episode, why has made me repeat that Ashake's? Is that not even Ashake's version?
Rolling at it up.
It's not even rolling at it up.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's Rolly.
Google
Rolly sound good.
Anyways, how have you been? It's been a while we've both been on the podcast.
Like it's been a while, honestly. We'll be having guests and can they come.
But do you know what has happened in the last couple of, I think it's about 3 weeks? Yes, like 3 weeks. There was an episode with myself and Sheon, the entrepreneur. And then there was you and the tech bros.
And the boys,
Yeah, Sharif and Ridwan. Yes, and
really?
Ridwan. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. And there was the most recent episode, myself and Ligan, our American Jakpa.
Our Igbo Jakpa.
Ligan, shout out to you guys. Like, thank you guys for gracing the platform.
He said, let's go for it. Don't worry.
No, the part that got me was where we... But wait, she tried when she pronounced Jakpa. She tried. And then
she did that effortlessly. Jakpa.
Yeah.
But I didn't go exam. Examination.
We were stressing Ligan on that one. But it's been nice.
Well, big shout out to her.
Yeah, big shout out to you guys. Thank you.
And we are now on 100,000 subscribers.
Are we?
I'm one.
It's
But we'll get there now.
We're still in the thousands, guys.
We'll get there. That 1K.
And
1K
yeah, I mean,
plus.
we need to actually specially thank
Do you know what I'm saying?
listeners and dedicated followers.
Innit?
You know, shout out to everyone watching this podcast, leaving comments, sharing with your friends and family. See, there are some people, I know them. I will not just mention the names. As soon as new episode drops,
Bye.
it's on their Instagram story,
Sir.
it's on their WhatsApp status. Like, we do not take your love for granted, guys. And I mean, this is what has kept us motivated. It kept us motivated to keep bringing you interesting conversations and people to share their experiences, just so you can also learn one or two things from someone that we bring on this podcast. So thank you very much. However, we would implore you not to stop. Like, this is just the beginning, guys. We're getting there. We want you to keep watching our videos, keep sharing with your friends and family. Tell someone about the Jakpa Diary podcast. Tell someone about Mina and Waye. You know, tell them to subscribe. Tell them to leave a comment. To like the podcast. Share with friends. We're on every platform, whatever is convenient for you, whatever is comfortable for you. We're on YouTube. Follow our social media pages on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. We're there. We're on TikTok for the Gen Zs. You know, you can find us anywhere.
Twitter is X now.
Exactly. Twitter is X now. Yes, on X as well. So like, share, subscribe. You know, right now, hit that bell button, that notification bell. Hit it. So when we drop our episode every Monday at 5 p.m., you'll be one of the first people to get the notification, and you can have a feel of what we're talking about. So
let's go.
Why? Today, what we really want to talk about is
nothing.
It's quite different today. Nothing very particular, but it's still around this whole Jakpa Diary, like relocation experience. What has made you Jakpa? What is your Jakpa experience? And we found this thread on Twitter, you know, where people were sharing their experience as to why they Jakpa, you know, what experience, what led to them Jakpa. Typically, you know, the first question we ask our guests when we bring them here, you know, we've just found this thread on Twitter and we're like, okay,
yes,
why and I let's chat about this, you know, let's talk about other people's experience.
Because people have different experiences, so you cannot even imagine.
You know, I read that thread and I laughed. Like, it was different emotion for me. I laughed, I felt bad, it was emotional. Some stories were very touching, you know, what people have had to go through, what has led to people making that decision to leave the country,
to leave everything they know. Like, it's just not leaving a country, like it's everything you know, everything you grew up with, and just leaving
leaving everything behind and starting
just not minding what you have to come and face here, and just saying
so I mean, that was it for me when I read it, and we felt, okay, we need to share this with our Jakpa Diary audience.
Let's go.
So, the very first of those threads that I would read for you.
Let's hear it.
Why? And you need to hear this. So this guy said, I went back to Nigeria after 15 years, and you know, he took a job at the top of the news, one of the top news agencies in the world, and he just wanted to, you know, the idea for him, he wanted to be close to home, even though the compensation was very low. But I had grown, as he had grown other streams of income, I presume. It was like 2 days after starting, I was told that a particular person was looking for him. I asked who this person is, and the look on the person's face said a lot. He said she's the office manager, not a journalist. She sat crossing her legs, breathing with threatening aura, and looked at me like the last piece of garbage pulled out of the sea. Oh.
What?
Okay. He said all she wanted to talk to me about is my NIN. But what I felt was someone who is exercising unnecessary power and authority over me. Her demeanor was unwelcoming, and right there in my mind, I said to myself, I am not a slave. I am leaving this job. So I left the country the following month. So for this person, it was basically the way they were treated. You know, the way someone came across to them, you know, it was, I mean, they felt they were being looked down upon. Like, I'm not a slave, I'm working, but you don't have to treat me like that.
What did you say? It was about the NI?
Yeah, the person just wanted to, like 2 days after starting a new job, I was told someone wanted to see me or talk to me, you
about
know,
NI,
about
looking
NI,
down on
and
him like,
you know, the way the aura from the person was just not comfortable.
and
And it feels like a red flag for me. Like I'm
Yeah,
starting
it
a
does.
job. You're supposed to still be very nice to me. I
Yeah,
would say
at
at
least-
least make me feel like I'm in the
at
right
least
organization.
for 6 months or 1 year.
We
You know? No,
why
honestly.
don't we even put time to it?
No, you have to be nice to people if you are in the new job. Be nice to them, give them biscuit, give them gifts, and come, you know, so they'll feel at home.
Why
you know?
you're very quick to saying biscuits.
It's true now. I like
And
biscuits.
biscuit sounds like
Give them half
like a
alive.
5-year-old telling the mom I want
Yeah,
biscuit. I feel
give
like
them
those
half
biscuits
alive.
that still use that one
No,
biscuit.
You can still give people biscuits, you know, just give them. Maybe when you're going to lunch, you buy them akara and bread
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay.
Just make them feel at
Comfortable,
home.
yeah,
Make them feel
basically.
comfortable for like 6 months at least. You get so
Mhm.
after 6 months, you can now start showing your true color.
Your true color, right?
You're a wicked person. Start showing your true color, but at least 6 months. Don't let people. That's why people are leaving plenty work
At
these
no
days.
point, I feel like at no point should you come across as threatening,
Yeah, true.
or you know, at no point it's just not right. And
Yeah.
look at what that did. I'm sure we lost the talent there.
Definitely. I
Because-
mean, definitely. I think we just need to work on the way people relationship in Nigeria. Well, yeah, people need to relate with each
All
other
over
with
the world,
kindness more.
to be honest. And this boss employee,
Yeah,
that
boss-employee
relationship,
relationship.
you can
You
particularly
know,
in
in all
Nigeria.
honesty, I brought it here. Oh.
You brought what here?
I brought that boss employee relationship.
You brought
here.
it to.
I brought it to
Hello,
the
and
UK.
You not leave it in
No,
Muritala.
I brought it to the UK. So
Oh.
I'll be calling my manager boss. I was like, "What you on about, mate?"
We
What
can't
you
show
on
you
about?
respect when you come.
Because that's what me I'm used to now. You get that's what me I'm used to. My oga,
Your boss is like another
Oga.
parent.
oga Nibisha in your workplace. You not call him.
They can make or mar you. basically,
even
so you need to
lecturers in school,
respect them.
even lecturers in uni, we call them oga.
Yeah, yes, now you call
Someone
them.
that-
You call
someone
them
that's not-
daddy.
Someone that's not your manager, you
Sir.
not call him oga.
You
Sir,
use
yes,
and you
what
call
up, sir?
daddy just because. Not because you're trying to beg for.
Yeah, it's just
for you
it's just
to,
the
like,
culture. It's just
It's
the way-
just that respect
Yeah,
that you
that
have to give
respect,
this
yeah.
certain set of people, you know. Else, you're done for, like you're gone. Anyways, let's leave
But
that for.
if I was the boss,
Mhm.
I wouldn't treat my employees that way, honestly.
Well, in her defense, she could not know that's how. She might not know, pardon my English, that was how she came across.
Mhm.
But if I was the employee, I feel like what I would do is, since you've decided to leave, I'll probably. Yeah, I'm sure they would ask you, do some sort of exit interview for you
Mhm.
to say, oh, why are you
Why
leaving?
did you
Particularly
leave?
because you started just 2 weeks,
And then
2 days after. Okay, well, she didn't say
Crazy,
she
man.
left immediately. She was like a month after. But even though,
Mm.
you HR will still expect, like HR will still interview you to ask you like, why are you leaving? Like, you only just joined. Is this something that we're not doing right? And to be honest, at that point, I'll be sincere.
And then
This was what happened. I mean, I'm not comfortable. I'm not.
yeah.
You know, I'll put it out there just so in case the person doesn't know.
Yeah.
And HR, I think, would be the best person to talk to, so they can, you know, talk to the person, better talk to them about their
Yeah.
people relationship and all
Yeah.
of that. But yeah, that was the reason
sorry,
why that
sorry,
person
oh.
Jakpa sha.
Well, where do you not
The
Jakpa
boss
to?
was
Did he
nasty.
say?
They did not say where the Jakpa to why.
Yeah.
So
I
the
know
next
that's what person you Jakpa to like maybe like Norway.
no, what do you mean no? Why exactly did you say no?
Nah, it's just people relationship is very good in Norway.
Have you been to Norway? Why?
That's random. Moving on. Moving on. That's good.
I don't know what I would do with
That's
you.
good. That's
But
good. That's good.
this person said, the next person said, I got denied a job in Zenith and UBA banks despite making 2-1 in finance.
You have 2-1. Odin the 2-1. And they said that you see that's what we said on that last episode.
Is there a relationship
Remember?
between the grade she's gotten from school
No,
and
remember
an
what we
actual
said?
job that she's interviewed
Remember when we said that if you want to finish school,
for?
anything that you want to finish in school with, it has to be first class.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? See this person now, see 2-1 is the
Why, please, you're cracking me up. Yes, guys, there was this episode where we
it's true
discussed
now.
yeah, like things in
Check
preparation for Jakpa. And if you know you want to Jakpa, we were just telling you one of those things you need to do. If you can still do it, is try to get a first class. It makes it easier.
Because if you go to Zenith Bank now and you submit your first class, His manager that will come and say, come and sit down, come and,
but, no, I feel like they're two different things because, I mean, the real life, what I've learned is the real life, particularly this job world, is different from what we were taught in school. Now, if you've done an interview and they don't think you have the skills and, maybe not even experience, yes, the skills, they require minimum skill to be able to be successful in the role. So, yes, you've had a 2-1 in finance and you're seeking for a job in the bank. The bank is not going to employ everybody that has a degree in finance. They would look for the
Listen. They'll first say
listen.
Okay.
It's not listing.
Listen to me.
It's listen.
Listen to me. They'll first say, okay, this is your degree now. It's 2-1. It's a big deal.
I'm sure that was why.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, she didn't say if I got denied a job. So yes, she probably did interview. So they saw your finance.
2-1 is not easy.
Your finance degree. They saw your 2-1. They invited you for an interview. Why? What are you telling me?
2-1 is not easy.
Because she finished with 2-1 and in finance, she should automatically get a job.
Direct. Because it's not easy. Do you know what it is to get 2-1? Sorry, Jare, my brother, my sister, sorry.
No, we are not doing justice to this conversation.
Did you try Wema
particularly this? So wait, is Wema Bank the dump?
No, I'm just asking now. You try all your... Okay.
Good. No, wait, why exactly did you say did you try Wema Bank?
Okay, FCMB, call.
So
just try it now.
Try all the banks.
Try everything. Try everything.
So if she's not able to get a job with any bank.
Okay.
Guys, why is unbelievable? But I mean, for the person that
where they will collect her.
Where they collect
Lapo. Michael, please. I swear, direct. They will give you money that day straight.
Wait, did you say Lapo?
Lapo now. Lapo is a Michael.
It's LAPO.
Go back home, finance. Give you work. They'll give you manager direct.
Oh my God, wait. I don't know if we're going to post this episode, but I'm going to carry on, guys. It's actually very funny. Why you think someone who finished with a 2-1 in finance should start with a microfinance? Either way, it's a bank. It's a status.
Don't know about it. Let's move on.
Okay. Anyways, this other person said, "Now wedding I go for. After wedding, I say make I relax small." He said, "This morning I opened my eyes, read the thread, and realized next month will make it 4 years I've been away. Relaxing one wound this one."
Who relax? For 4 years.
Wait. She said she went for wedding. And then she said, let me relax small. And next month will be 4 years.
That is jokes.
What they went to Jakpa.
That is jokes,
No, that's the dream. Like, when you say, I want to go on holiday for 6 months, twice in a year. That's the vibe. That's the vibe this tweet is giving. Like, this person's experience is chilling.
Yeah, that might be another account that copy use. Is copy $10 trade can do something like that, or Dangote.
Even copy is working. She's not on holiday 6 months, twice in a year. So what do you mean?
Because why would somebody go somewhere and chill for 4 years?
Wait, does the person even have a job back home?
Do you know what I'm saying?
You say you will go for wedding.
How do you pay for rent? How do you?
At some point they would have just looked at, let me just cancel my rent. Let me just cancel this one. I'm still relaxing, and it's been 4 years.
I'd like to relax like that too.
Okay, so this other person said it's a couple of reasons for them as to why they jackpot. I thought that I couldn't afford for my kid the secondary school education my father gave me years ago because things got expensive per day in Nigeria. That was one reason. Should we talk about that before I read the next one? Yeah. That's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people, like older people, those. Are they millennials? What's their own?
I don't even know.
No, we were millennials.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That time they've not started doing this thing. It's in our head
they would have
start.
Was it blue? No,
it's Gen.
Gen what? No. Gen A.
Gen.
Gen no Gen anything. Bloomers.
No. What did they
I
call
think
them?
bloomers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they call them. I'm not sure, but those people, you know, those 45 years, 40 and above.
40 and above.
40 and above, those people, yeah, that's particularly the reason why they have been Jakpa, and it's like, they want the best life for their kids, they want the best education for them, they want to give them the opportunity that they don't have.
Let me tell you why. It's not because it's because they don't want to pay university fees. That's why. Don't mind them.
Is it not?
Because they don't want to pay for university now.
It's good now. If it's there, let's explore it.
It's not good. I should tell you why.
Basic thing for kids.
I should tell you why.
Why?
It's not good because see our own father and mother, they pay for our university. Now we do not have base in our head. So they want to come here. They want to come here so their kids will have debts in their neck. That's why the sense that
no, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
No,
but wait, because there is there's option for them to pick up what's it called, finance for schooling.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they'll be entitled to it. Especially if they are very new in the country, you won't be entitled to it immediately.
Yeah, definitely not. But
yeah, so,
as you said, they're relocating now because their kids are like young. They want them to go to free primary education.
It doesn't have anything to do with free. It's the quality of education that they will get. I feel that that's what this person is saying.
Okay, good.
Yes. So let's not twist it.
But
if you have another reason as to why you think
when
this
is
person,
university called, they'll not pay Harry.
And they get finance and they'll pay. And so parents would still pay. What do you mean? What do you mean? For me, by God's grace, inshallah, I'll be able to pay my child's uni school fees. So because being debt free is one very important thing. I want you to be able to start your life on a clean slate. I mean that adulthood life, and not be paying government.
You pay £18,000.
Inshallah, I'll be capable.
Yeah, inshallah, me too. I'll be capable.
Why I'm suspecting you'll be thinking, when they can get it for free, why?
No.
But you need to know.
If it feels,
to know the important. The other time I was telling you that I was reading one book like this, one book on
financial freedom.
Yes, financial freedom for black women.
Okay, girls.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly.
That's where you
You didn't say girls are.
Yeah. I remember. No. Do you know why? Jokes apart now. Do you know why I think like that? Because obviously our parents paid for our own school fees.
So
and I'm debt free. I really don't want my kid to be in debt. Like,
okay. So you are in line. You are in agreement to that
exactly.
idea. Yeah. That's what I
really don't want
like.
my kid to be in debt. I mean, a lot of British people that I talk to say it's not a lot, and it's only a little a month they deduct from when you start working.
For like the rest of their life.
Yeah, that's it. It just sounds a bit
It's too long.
I think with us, anything debt is just bad.
I don't know. I hate
I think with people in the Western world, I think
of course there are good debts and there are bad debts. Now I know. But
that's interesting.
The other one he said was, and this was quite bad. It was like, I was robbed at home.
Ooh.
And Nigeria police showed me shaggy.
Oh no.
When I went to report the case. See, on that thread, there were lots of experiences, that people had with police that made them say, okay, no, I'm done here. And I think it's very important. It's good that, like, recently you'd see the Nigerian police are very involved, like they're present on social media. And I hope they see these things and they take some sort of feedback, from here, and they use it to better, what's that word? Enlighten and train their new recruits or the people that are coming into the police force. Like, we can't have so much population. This thread had, I think, 9 million, about 9 million comments, this particular thread. And you see, like, majority, I can tell you, when I read through, I didn't read all of the 9 million, but majority of the ones I read, at least 2 out of every 5 comments were talking about their experiences with EFCC, with police, students talking about when they were in uni, maybe returning to school, and police stopped them on the way, searching their laptop, their phones. I think we'll get there. Maybe one person was saying his phone was suddenly rebooting, and one policeman thought, he was trying to hide something. That experience is just, police is supposed to be your friend. They're supposed to be for the people. Now, if we are being scared of them, and it's just not nice. And
I'm actually scared of police.
in Nigeria. Because the other day you said police, when we're talking about the perks of being abroad, particularly the UK, and you're talking about the part where you can chat.
Yeah, I used to go chatting. Because something I've always wanted to do. See police, I used to run new. You
used to.
But now if I see police, I go and say, hello, how are you? Fine, good, can you come?
Exactly.
I'm talking to them. But
which is how it's supposed to be.
No, it's because police here, they don't used to carry gun. That's why I used to go and talk to them. But back home, they used to have big gun. You get it? So don't go and speak to somebody that carry gun. Anyways, that's just on a lighter note.
Yeah, that's on a lighter note, but it's just one of the reasons. I'm just saying one of the reasons, several reasons why people have left the country, their experience with the police force and SARS. And see, all of them say to me, they're police at the SARS at the police. I like that black uniform, sha.
Almost some those used to wear uniform, bro. Those are bad. They catch you like this.
Really?
You smell yourself.
Have you had any experience with police in Nigeria at all?
No,
you never had any experience?
I mean, I have. Definitely, I have, but not as bad as other people.
Other people have it.
Yeah. And to some extent.
Are you willing to share that experience with us?
No, it was just one day. Okay, there was one day that I was driving my daddy's Jakpa.
My daddy
was in the back.
I feel like those police they hate seeing young people in like big cars. It's like, who is this one? Me, I didn't have this experience. So
yeah, I was driving this car. I was in the back, and the back was tinted. So they now see me. Say, who is this boy? You said they were pursuing on express. Wow, I they were pursuing me. Get deliver. Wow, they were pursuing me was I think we were going to Abeokuta that day, and it was on Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, and they were chasing me, and I was just like, why are these guys chasing me? I didn't even want to stop because I was just like, what's wrong with these guys? So they double crossed me, right? And like 4 of them just came down with guns and whatnot. I was like, kilo shell, kilo day, go. They just came down, just stop, kilo tell calm down. But because my daddy was in the car, I was still confident. I was like, yeah, what's wrong? What are you on about? What? And I wind down and asked my dad. I was like, sorry, you know. But it was just because I was just driving. I did not do anything, and I could have
probably just spotted the fact that he's a young guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's driving that big car.
And genuinely,
chase him.
Yeah, genuinely.
If you're one of those guys who don't find, you know. To be honest, like even myself as a lady, I've had experience with police before, like back in Nigeria, in Unilorin for that matter, like back in school. It was one of the worst experience in my life. Like me, I like to follow the rules. I like to follow rules and regulation. I'm just going to touch on it very briefly. I think it was my younger sister's birthday, and we're going to go to maybe that club inside Fate, that shop right in Fate, GQ or something.
GQ
so it was
Lounge.
Me, my best friend, basically just us. We didn't invite external people. Like it was just us, the girls. Brilliant. Like let's go out though. And then we enter car. Then just around that Fati road, those guys just stopped us.
They used to be in that Fati road. I know that corner.
They just stopped us. Where are you going? Blah, blah.
What time was it?
It was late. Like, it was it was just a bad day, and we felt okay. Let's go to GQ and
just chill.
You know, like we like to do that thing, like you know those girls outing when it's just us and no guys. It was just the girls. Like we just wanted to feel, you know, ourselves. Like we can take care of ourselves. You don't have to be going out with, you know, that kind of feeling. That's what that was the vibe we're trying to pull off in uni then.
Actually,
do you understand?
You should not have followed Fatih.
You shouldn't have. Well, we got taxi and. You know, you wouldn't really dictate to them, where are you going? We are going to ShopRite. That's the way everybody knows that we go through. And then these guys just stopped us. Where are we going? Blah, 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 blah. And me, my mouth was sharp. Like, what do you mean? We had our school ID card on us, like, so it wasn't a thing of, we're illegal. We're going to our friend's birthday in so place. At this time, who are you? You, I know. And I was like, well, he was maybe spitting on my face or something. And I was like moving for him. I was like, he just pulled me. Go ahead. Like I should just go to their car. I go to their car. Okay. What happened? What have I done? Why am I going to your car? They push me, I enter their car. One now sat, they now put me in the middle. Men with guns. Hey,
typical.
Why it wasn't funny. It was a very crazy experience. Like, they took us to their station, all of us. They said they are going to Unilorin then. It's like when they report
you, right?
Hey, when they
start threatening you and whatnot.
They were threatening us. So now from police station, we did not go to that birthday party. we went back home, and I can tell you after that day, why me and party and one place in Ilorin, never. You will not find me there. If it's not evening to 8:00, we're back at home. Count me out. But yeah, so we've all had that experiences where you're just bullied. For unnecessary reason. But
as I said,
that didn't make me think I wanted to Jakpa. It wasn't at that point I thought I wanted to Jakpa. So
as I said in one of the episodes, right? I mean, there are always bad eggs in every group.
Yeah.
Genuinely, there are some really, really good policemen. There are times when I've been driving on the streets of Lagos at night, and the fact that I know that there's a policeman that's going to stop me makes me feel to some extent safe. And knowing that, okay, if anything bad wants to happen, at least there's a policeman around there, So there are people like that have good experiences.
Yeah.
Not always bad, but hopefully the Nigerian police force
does better.
Yeah,
people should do better.
Works on it and
NPF, Abi.
Yeah, Nigerian police force.
Yeah, NPF, do better.
My guys.
People are leaving. People are jackpotting just because of your attitude, your brutality, or bullying. It's sending people out of the country. Leaders of tomorrow are leaving the country.
Leaders of tomorrow.
This other person said something very typical. He was like, as the internet remembers, the dream has always been to utilize and gain knowledge for the betterment of my home country, Nigeria. Which is the typical...
My guy.
It's not from my mouth that they will hear that.
That's Yatishaku. Yes.
Whatever that means. But that was...
But genuinely,
the person
that's
insisting
why
that's the reason why they are jackpot.
No, that's the reason. That's genuine reason, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Because all the knowledge that you gain in the Western world or wherever you go, in Eastern world, any world that you go, you bring it back and for the betterment of your country, innit?
Yeah,
100%.
True. So this other person said he had no plans to leave until
what happened?
MTN internet connection made him consider leaving. Like, this feels very
trust
flimsy,
me.
But being here, you would realize, like, good internet connection, decent internet connection, that uninterrupted, whatever.
Unlimited.
Both lines.
How will you pay for unlimited salad? And they will give you 10 gig.
Unlimited 10 gig.
You call it unlimited.
Like, you're supposed to be able to use it for 30 days in a month. However, you would find your data is finishing. Or no, the data will not finish, but it won't load anything.
Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, you need to look into that.
I mean, it's funny when the person said he didn't have the intention to leave until MTN showed him shaking.
Data is a big problem in Nigeria.
Okay, so this person said, I personally became scared of everything called Nigeria after I was harassed by police as a fresh graduate. I already knew that the country wasn't for me. There was no other choice other than to leave. The culture and every lifestyle was so different from what I believe life should be. And today, I'm glad I made it, like God made it possible for me to leave. Well, the person didn't necessarily say what the experience was with the police or the force.
The person
but he said, as a fresh graduate, you can imagine the trauma. I still carry that trauma of what the police did.
No, the person studied computer science. That's why. You used to carry laptop up and down,
As a student, you'd most likely have your laptop with you, particularly, when you're transporting from home back to school, you'd have your laptop. And you hear several experiences where they get stopped and get harassed by the police and all of that. However, it also said something about the culture and everything lifestyle were so different from what I believe life should be.
Wait, that's the comment I want to take him on. What do you know before?
Have you lived abroad before that you now think there is something else? No, but okay.
It's film.
It's not, yeah, exactly. There's movie, then you have friends who are actually abroad and they tell you about how they live, and they're like, that's just very different. Like, there's a country where, there's a country where something can be wrong with you and you can just walk into the, please leave me alone, why? You can just walk into the hospital, like we said, and get good health care. And then you have back in Nigeria where somebody will tell you to go and bring some ridiculous amount of money, or you sit in the reception for so long and not attending to you. So yes, I agree with the person saying, lifestyle were different from what he believes life should be. Basic amenities are missing. So what are we talking about? Well,
but we have road now. What is basic? What other basic? We have road. It's just that one or two potholes. No, do you know what I'm saying? Just one or two potholes.
And then, the fact that you're going to
and then the excitement
from
Magodo, listen to me.
From Magodo to Oroshoki, you're spending 5 hours.
No. You don't spend 5 hours.
That one service.
No, you don't spend
you don't spend 5 hours from Magodo to Oroshoki.
You don't spend 5 hours.
Are you supposed to be?
No, it's just different. You have different means of transportation, and the excitement of saying up Nepal. Oh my God! Since you have come to this country, have you said up Nepal? It's no interest. It's not exciting.
It's not exciting. You like Sofayed.
No, it's not Sofayed. It's just something different, isn't it?
Why? I'm done with you. You like Sofayed. That as in legit. This guy is a bushman, and he likes Sofayed.
It's not Sofayed. Listen. It's not
pack your load and go back.
So that you will get up Nepal. You will do solar. You will do everything, things like that to make your life easy. You know what I'm saying? And then when Nepal bring lights,
jump on Okada.
So that when Nepal bring lights,
you will get up Nepal.
Up Nepal. Everybody will be happy. Everybody.
Thank you very much, guys, for staying with us on this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your experience on the comment down below. Let's know, why did you Jakpa? What's your Jakpa story? What's your Jakpa? What's your experience right before Jakpa? What made you take that decision? And while you do that, as usual, share, like, leave comments with family and friends. Tell somebody about the Jakpa Diary podcast. Thank you for your continued support, and we love you and hope to see you next week at Jakpa.
Jakpa,